Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. Today's video is going to take you on a dark and emotional journey behind one of the most iconic sci-fi franchises ever created, the Terminator. From explosive action scenes to unforgettable characters, the Terminator and Terminator 2. Judgment Day made cinematic history. But what if I told you that behind the fame, success, and global recognition, many of the cast members faced heartbreaking struggles, personal tragedies, and in some cases, shocking and untimely deaths? In this video, we're not just revisiting your favorite stars from the Terminator universe. We're uncovering the truth about their lives after the spotlight faded. Some battled addiction, some faced career decline, and others experienced devastating personal losses that changed their lives forever. These are the stories Hollywood doesn't usually tell. The painful realities hidden behind legendary performances. From global superstar Arnold Schwarzenegger to unforgettable talents like Linda Hamilton and Edward Furlong. We'll explore what really happened to the faces you once admired on screen. Their journeys are filled with fame, fortune, downfall, and in some cases, tragic endings that will leave you shocked at stay with us till the end. Because some of these stories are truly heartbreaking, and you won't believe how their lives turn out after Terminator. 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the legendary face of the Terminator franchise, rose from a small village in Austria to become one of the biggest action stars in Hollywood history. Born in 1947, Arnold first gained global recognition as a bodybuilding champion, winning multiple Mr. Olympia titles before transitioning into acting. His breakthrough came with The Terminator, where his portrayal of the unstoppable killing machine made him an international icon. By the time Terminator 2, Judgment Day was released, Arnold had become a symbol of strength, power, and resilience. However, his life beyond the screen was far from perfect. Despite massive success, Arnold faced intense personal and public challenges. His transition from Hollywood superstar to politician as the governor of California brought both praise and criticism. But one of the most shocking moments of his life came in 2011, when his long marriage to Maria Shriver ended after revelations of a secret child with a housekeeper surfaced. This scandal damaged his public image and deeply affected his family life. In recent years, Arnold has also faced serious health issues, undergoing multiple heart surgeries due to a congenital condition. Despite these life-threatening moments, he has continued to remain active, inspiring millions with his determination and positive mindset. As of 2026, Arnold Schwarzenegger is still alive, continuing to act occasionally, advocate for fitness, and speak openly about aging and survival. While his story includes struggles, controversy, and health battles, it is ultimately one of resilience rather than tragedy. A man who refused to be terminated by life's challenges. 2. Linda Hamilton, best known for her role as Sarah Connor, became one of the most powerful female icons in action film history. Her transformation from a vulnerable waitress in The Terminator to a fierce warrior in Terminator 2. Judgment Day remains one of the most iconic character evolutions in cinema. But behind the strength she portrayed on screen, Linda Hamilton faced deeply personal struggles. For years, she battled bipolar disorder, a condition that affected her mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. She has openly spoken about how difficult it was to manage her emotions during the height of her fame, often feeling isolated despite her success. Her marriage to director James Cameron, the creator of the Terminator franchise, was highly publicized but ultimately ended in divorce. Linda later described this period of her life as emotionally exhausting and filled with inner conflict. At one point, she even stepped away from Hollywood, choosing a quieter life away from the spotlight to focus on her mental health and family. As of 2026, Linda Hamilton is still alive and has made selective returns to acting, including reprising her role in later Terminator films. Her journey is not defined by tragedy and death, but by silent battles. A powerful reminder that even the strongest heroes can struggle behind closed doors. Her courage to speak about mental health has made her an inspiration beyond the screen. 3. Edward Furlong's story is perhaps one of the most tragic among the Terminator cast, not because of death, but because of a dramatic fall from fame. Discovered at a young age, Edward shot to instant stardom with his role as John Connor in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. His performance was praised worldwide, and he quickly became one of Hollywood's most promising young actors. But success came too early, and with it, immense pressure. As he entered his teenage and adult years, Edward struggled with substance abuse, legal troubles, and instability in his personal life. His once bright career began to decline rapidly as he faced arrests, rehabilitation stints, and financial difficulties. Over the years, Edward battled addiction multiple times, and his struggles were widely reported in the media. He lost major acting opportunities, including further roles in the Terminator franchise, which could have cemented his legacy even further. His personal life also became turbulent, with legal disputes and relationship issues adding to his challenges. However, unlike the tragic endings many might expect, Edward Furlong is still alive as of 2026. In recent years, he has made efforts toward recovery and has slowly returned to acting in smaller roles. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of early fame and the importance of support and stability in Hollywood. Though his journey has been filled with hardship, Edward's life is not over, and many fans still hope to see a full comeback. His story remains one of Hollywood's most emotional what could have been narratives, reminding us how quickly fame can rise and fall. 4. Michael Biehn became a fan favorite through his role as Kyle Reese in The Terminator, the brave soldier sent back in time to protect Sarah Connor. His intense performance and emotional depth gave the film a human core, making him one of the most memorable characters in the franchise. Following this success, Biehn went on to star in major films like Aliens and The Abyss, working closely with director James Cameron. However, despite his early success, Michael Biehn's career didn't maintain the same momentum. Over the years, he faced struggles with alcohol addiction, which he later openly admitted had a negative impact on both his personal life and professional opportunities. While many of his peers continued to land blockbuster roles, Biehn gradually moved into smaller films and independent projects. His personal life also saw its share of ups and downs, including multiple marriages and periods of instability. Despite these challenges, Michael never completely disappeared from acting. As of 2026, he is still alive and continues to work in film and television, often appearing at fan conventions where he is warmly received by longtime Terminator fans. His journey is not one of tragic death, but of missed opportunities and resilience in the face of personal struggles. 5. Robert Patrick delivered one of the most chilling performances in cinematic history as the T-1000 in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. His cold, emotionless portrayal of the liquid metal assassin set a new standard for villains in Hollywood. His dedication to the role was extreme. He trained intensely to achieve the perfect physical presence, even learning to run without appearing out of breath on camera. But behind the success, Robert Patrick faced his own personal challenges. In his early years, he struggled financially and even lived in his car while trying to make it in Hollywood. Later, he also battled issues with alcohol, which he eventually overcame, choosing a healthier and more stable lifestyle. Unlike some of his co-stars, Robert managed to maintain a steady career in television and film, appearing in numerous projects over the decades. He became especially well known for roles in series like The X-Files. As of 2026, Robert Patrick is alive and continues to act, proving that discipline and perseverance can lead to long-term success in Hollywood. His story is less about tragedy and more about survival and reinvention. 6. Earl Boen was best known for his role as Dr. Peter Silberman, the skeptical psychiatrist who appeared throughout the Terminator series. His character provided a unique perspective, often dismissing the unbelievable events happening around him, until he witnessed them firsthand. Bowen's performances in The Terminator and Terminator 2, Judgment Day, made him a memorable supporting figure in the franchise. Outside of Terminator, Bowen had a long and successful career as a voice actor, lending his voice to numerous animated series and video games. He was respected in the industry for his versatility and professionalism. Sadly, Earl Boen passed away in January 2023 at the age of 81 after battling lung cancer. His death marked the loss of a talented and beloved character actor whose contributions to Hollywood spanned decades. While his passing was due to illness rather than sudden tragedy, it was still a heartbreaking moment for fans of the Terminator series. 7. Joe Morton played Miles Dyson in Terminator 2, Judgment Day, the brilliant scientist whose work would eventually lead to the creation of Skynet. His performance added emotional weight to the film, especially in his character's final moments, which remain some of the most powerful scenes in the franchise. Throughout his career, Joe Morton has been known for his consistency and dedication to his craft. While he may not have always been in the spotlight, he built a strong reputation through roles in film, television, and theater. Unlike many actors who struggled after early success, Morton maintained a stable and respected career. As of 2026, Joe Morton is still alive and continues to act, most notably gaining recognition for his role in the TV series Scandal. His life story stands in contrast to many tragic Hollywood narratives, showing that longevity and discipline can lead to a fulfilling and enduring career. 8. Paul Winfield appeared in The Terminator as Lieutenant Ed Traxler, bringing authority and depth to the role. He was already an acclaimed actor before joining the franchise, earning an Academy Award nomination for Sounder and appearing in numerous respected projects. Despite his success, Paul Winfield faced significant personal challenges, including health issues later in life. Tragically, he passed away in March 2004 at the age of 64 due to complications from a heart attack and diabetes. His death was a major loss to the entertainment industry, as he was widely respected for his talent and contributions to film and television. While his passing was due to natural causes, it still marked the end of a remarkable career that inspired many aspiring actors. 9. Lance Henriksen, who had a small but notable role in The Terminator as Detective Hal Vukovich, went on to become one of Hollywood's most recognizable character actors. Known for his rugged appearance and deep voice, he built a strong career in science fiction and horror films, including the Alien franchise. Henriksen's journey to success was far from easy. He grew up in poverty and struggled with dyslexia, which made traditional learning difficult. However, his determination led him to pursue acting, where he found his true calling. Over the years, Lance faced health challenges but continued working, earning respect for his dedication and passion. As of 2026, he is still alive and remains active in the industry, often appearing in independent films and fan events. His life story is not one of tragedy, but of perseverance, a man who overcame difficult beginnings to leave a lasting impact on Hollywood. And there you have it, the real stories behind the legendary cast of the Terminator and Terminator 2. Judgment Day. From global icons like Arnold Schwarzenegger to unforgettable stars like Linda Hamilton and Edward Furlong. Their journeys remind us that fame and success don't always guarantee a perfect life. Behind the action, the fame, and the unforgettable characters, there were real people facing real struggles. From personal battles and health issues to heartbreaking losses, some of these stars are still with us, continuing to inspire new generations, while others have sadly left us, leaving behind a legacy that will never be forgotten. Their stories are powerful, emotional, and in many ways, deeply human. If this video opened your eyes or touched your heart, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow movie lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Secrets Information for more untold stories from the world of cinema. Thanks for watching.